Hey everyone, I wanted to take a moment to just give you a couple extra tips on how to create either a brochure or a newsletter. Some of you guys might be thinking in regards to this assignment, I am not a graphic designer. What in the world does this lady expect? Well, I wanted to show you how much easier it is than you might think. There's already templates loaded on Microsoft Word that will pretty much do all the graphic stuff for you. All you have to do is fill in the blanks. So let me show you how to do that. To start, all you do is open Microsoft Word, and right here you're going to see your documents to the left hand side, but it's going to say templates, and a lot of you guys probably overlooked this part, but it's really handy. Up here on the top side you can just type let's say brochure, and you're going to see a ton of them be pulled up. Let me see if I can move my screen down a little so you can see to the side. If you look on the right side, there is a ton of them, not just the ones we're seeing on the screen here, but you can kind of pick from what you want here. My first of course, look all through them, but my first thing might be to look at parent. That stands out to me. And I look at that and think, wedding program, yeah, that's not what I want. So I can X out of that one on the right side and keep looking. So let's see, I know I saw education somewhere here. There it is, education we've got. Music program, nope, don't like that. So I'm going to X out of this, and I'm just going to make it easy and pick one of these right here on the main page. You can look through these, but I'm going to pick this brochure right here. So when you click on it, it's going to show you what it looks like, and then all you have to do right here is click on the create button. It's free, it's pretty awesome, and there is your template. So now you've got a template that's already done for you, and all you have to do is add stuff. So for instance, right here you might have, I'm sure you want to take out this picture, so you delete it, and then you just insert another picture that works for you. So I'll go up here to insert and pictures, and I have pictures already saved, but you can also insert clip art and things like that. You can also Google images and save them, and they'll come up in pictures. But to show you, for your brochure, you might say growth milestones for young children, and then have your name in here. And then when you open it, you'll have information here. You might say, let's see, you might say, what are milestones? And you'll add a little bit down here, blah, 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 blah. You know, I'm not going to actually type. And then right here, you might say, you might have your column for infants. And then you take all of this out, and then you just start typing. So you can do it really any way you want. For me, I like bullets a lot. They're short and sweet. So at this point, I would have already read in my book. For you guys, it's the 9th edition, so I would have already read page 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And in my book, I see infants on page 13. Let's see, their weight nearly doubles by the 5th month. So I would say infants' weight nearly doubles after the 5th month. Oops. And then move on. But you know, you want to make it fun, you know, maybe like, oh, this font's ugly, so you know, black is boring, so you might want to change it to, I don't know, bright green. And then you might want to change the font to something pretty like that. You know, play with it, make it yours, make it creative. That is a big part of what you are getting a grade for, not just throwing the important information out, but you know, making it important. I mean, pretty. So I'll show you real quick if you don't know how. If you do, you can just skip the next part, but if I want to find pictures, I can Google healthy children. All right, let me move my screen so you can see it. I click on images and I see some great pictures for healthy children. So let's see, I might, for infants, say, oh, I like, this is a great picture. I'm going to right click here, save it as baby. I'm going to just save it to my pictures, and then I'm going to go back to my brochure. It's that easy, y'all. And I'm going to add it. It's going to say from a file, so I'm going to browse my computer where I just saved it. And there's my baby. And I'm going to put my baby right there. You see how easy that was? I did it in like 10 seconds. So that's how to do a brochure. I will show you real quick. Newsletter's the same idea, so I'm going to X out of this and not save. I said X out of it. All right, I'm going to open Microsoft Word again. And again, I'm going to look at the templates. So this time I'm going to search for newsletter. And there's a lot of cool ones here. You can see on the right side, let me move my screen, that there's a ton of different things you can look at. I mean, make this fun. Make it about your creative personality. And if you're not creative, well, Microsoft Office is, so you can enjoy that. I love this book club flyer, the green and brown, that's pretty, but yeah, let's use that. There's also a class newsletter, but I really dig this one. So you see here's our template already done for us. So I'm going to, just change the words. Milestones for young children, and you can call it whatever you want. I'm not really worried about what you call it. I want to make this bigger. Oh, no, the whole sentence though. So let's make this... That's good. And I want to say, man, I want that to stick out more. So I'm going to, change the color to not red. That's crazy. Yellow. That's fun. And then maybe I want it to look more kid-like. So I'm going to go down to comic. That's one of my favorite fonts. How cool is that? And then right here, I might want to put parents. Like, check this out. And obviously that is too big, so I'm going to decrease the font a little bit to where it fits. I'm going to put a picture here. I might put, it doesn't have to be laid out just like this. So maybe up here I might put a little bit about milestones. What are they? Or something. Growth. The main part I'm looking at is that you cover all the age groups. So right here, I'm going to say this is going to be my infants. And I'm going to take all of this stuff out just by deleting it. And then I'm going to add my, my information here. So you can make sentences. You can, change it around. You might want to say, there's just a ton of stuff you can do. And over here, you don't have to keep all this. Right here, you can delete that and make this toddlers. And then you can delete this and make it preschool, early school age. Oops. And then delete all this down here. You might think, oh my gosh, that's not enough room. And that's okay. You can move stuff around. You can make it bigger. You can, move stuff different places, as you can see. You can really play with it. You might see, like right now, I'm seeing that this probably isn't the best template for me because the box is already laid out in a pretty area, and these two small ones are just not going to cut it for these two age groups. So I might start one and be like, wow, this is not what I want, so you try another. Okay, so your first step is to go through the textbook and highlight or take notes on what the main things are. Like if you're a parent or a family member, what are the main pieces you want to take out of each of these areas highlighted in green? Infants, toddlers, and early childhood, preschoolers, early school age. So just go through there and put the main points in. This is not supposed to be a difficult assignment. It's supposed to be a very easy assignment, but it's also very practical because it gives families a snapshot of what is to be expected with children's health. So with that said, we are right under 10 minutes. Happy creating!